Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another Agatha Christie book of the day video. Like I did last year, this year I'm also doing a short review video of an Agatha Christie book, which is not in top 10 most rated Agatha Christie books. I'm trying to introduce lesser known works of Agatha Christie with this series. Today's book is Nemesis. Nemesis is a work of detective fiction by Agatha Christie. And it was first published in the United Kingdom by the Collins Crime Club in November 1971, and in the US by Dodd, Mead and Company later in the same year. It is the 11th book in the series, being the last missmarple book the author wrote. Although Sleeping Murder was the last missmarple novel to be published, it was written actually in 1940s. Like I did in the previous Agatha Christie book of the day videos, I will read the Goodreads synopsis. In utter disbelief, Jane Marple read the letter addressed to her from the recently deceased Mr. Rachael, an acquaintance she had met briefly while on vacation in St. Anna, as recounted in A Caribbean Mystery. Rachael had left instructions for her to investigate a crime after his death. The only problem was he had failed to tell her who was involved and where and when the crime had been committed. It was most intriguing. Soon she is faced with a new crime. Murder. It seems someone is adamant that past evils remain buried. Although some of the later Agatha Christie books written in those years were not as good as the ones written in 1930s and 40s, I think this book is an exception because it is a very well written book and the construction of the mystery is very on point. However, what made this book extra special for me was the fact that we felt the effects of aging so vividly in this book, most probably because the author had aged well. Marple in this book is quite vulnerable and even more approachable than her previous books. Aside from the really good mystery in this novel, I think it has quite good psychological elements as well. I read this book in 2021 with my real life book club, and we all enjoyed the book very much. Overall, I gave Nemesis by Agatha Christie an 8 out of 10.